Hi, welcome to Storytime with Miss Timmins and Bellatrix. Today we are going to read Not Quite Snow White. The author is Ashley Franklin, so she wrote the words. And the illustrator is Ebony Glenn. Ebony drew the pictures. So, I wonder what it means to be not quite Snow White. I bet we're going to find out while we read. So let's see what happens. Not quite Snow White. For Tamika, it was always the right time and place to dance and sing. Tamika had a hip-rolling happy dance, a swayful sad dance, a stomping mad dance, and a hair-flippin' just because she felt fabulous dance. Looks like Tamika knows how to express herself. She sang high with the tweeting birds and low with the croaking frogs. She always shared her love of music and movement with an audience, stuffed and unstuffed. Who do you share your passions with? Tamika loved the stage. It was her perfect place. She was the star of every show. And she loved every show that she starred in. She had been a cucumber, a space cowgirl, yee-haw, a dinosaur, rawr, and her favorite part, a singing mermaid. Wow, it sounds like Tamika can be anything she puts her mind to be. On stage, Tamika felt like she could be anything or anyone she wanted to be, but she had never been a princess. Now she would finally have her chance. The poster says, Mulberry Primaries, first, Snow White the musical. Ooh, have you read the story Snow White? You have? Isn't it interesting? It's a story about a princess who runs away and meets some dwarves in the forest to hide from the evil, wicked witch. And looks like Tamika wants to play Snow White. Tamika was so excited that she went to both days of auditions for Snow White the musical. On the first day, she arrived super early. Wow, Tamika sounds very dedicated. She helped friends with their lines, kept count for the dancers, and shooed butterflies from nervous tummies so songs could be sung. Wow, look at that. Tamika wants to be in this play and also help her friends get a role in Snow White the musical. So kind of her. After the audition, Tamika heard some of the other kids whispering. She can't be Snow White. She's too tall. She's much too chubby. And she's too brown. Wow, these other kids are being so judgmental. They think she can't be Snow White because of these different parts of Tamika that make Tamika who she is. I don't know about that. Tamika looked at her legs. They were long. Maybe the kids were right. A princess shouldn't be taller than her prince, should she? She looked at her belly. Maybe what the other kids said was true. She could not remember any chubby princesses. Tamika looked at her skin. She was brown. How could a girl with brown skin play a princess like Snow White? Wow, what these other kids said are really making Tamika doubt herself. She was being such a kind friend to all of them, helping them out with auditioning for the play, and they just put her down. But, Bellatrix, do you think height matters? No. Do you think it matters what somebody looks like? Do you think it matters what somebody's skin color is if they're going to play somebody in a play, in a musical? Well, I guess we'll find out. Could those kids be wrong? Maybe she was wrong for wanting to play this princess. Uh-oh, it's never good to doubt yourself. Tamika slouched and sucked in her belly. She tried pulling down her sleeves. Ooh, she's trying to change her appearance. But there was no getting around being brown. It's a part of who she is. For the first time, she didn't feel like singing or dancing. If kids are saying stuff like that about me, saying that because of what I look like meant I couldn't be who I wanted to be, I would be very sad. And I think that Tamika looks very upset. She can't even sing and dance, and she loves that. At dinner, Tamika didn't tap her feet or clang rhythms with her spoon. Parents noticed. Is something wrong? Asked her mom. The other kids said I'm too tall, too chubby, and too brown. I'm not right for Snow White, said Tamika. You've got it all wrong, Mom said. You are tall enough, and chubby enough, and brown enough to be the perfect princess. So Mom thinks that being who you are is what makes you you and helps you be who you want to be. Besides, said her dad, Snow White is just pretend. You've always been my real princess. That is so sweet. You're just enough of all the right stuff. He kissed her forehead. Tamika smiled. Maybe her parents were onto something. She didn't have to listen to those other kids. Being herself is good enough. Might even be great enough. At the audition the next day, Tamika watched all the other kids get on stage and do their best. Always got to do your best. Isn't that right, Bellatrix? Whew. It was Tamika's turn at last. She remembered what her parents had said, but her long legs were still a little jittery. I think it's okay to be nervous when you're trying to do what you want to do. She closed her eyes and imagined she was singing for her favorite audience of friends, stuffed and unstuffed alike. Then she remembered the joy she felt when performing. Tamika knew she could do it. And she did. She felt like the star she was. She could act, she could dance, she could sing. She loved herself as much as she loved music and movement. Tamika was a perfectly poised princess. When her audition was over, Tamika looked out to smiling faces. Tamika wasn't too much of anything. Who she was, her enthusiasm, her chubby tummy, her long legs, her brown skin, her love of and hard work with music and dancing and singing. That's what made her a princess. Maybe she was just enough of all the right stuff. Wow. Bellatrix, isn't that an uplifting story? Tamika learned that she should never doubt herself because of what other people say. It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what's all in here. If you want something enough, you can achieve it. You just have to work hard, practice, and do your very best. And you can be a princess like Snow White, a space cowboy, an engineer, a writer. Maybe you might write a book one day or even draw the pictures for a book. Be a teacher, a principal, an astronaut. There's so many amazing things that you could be. And nobody could tell you that you can't do it if you really try hard and you really want to do it. Because being you is all you need to do. Well, thank you for reading with Bellatrix and me. I hope you have a wonderful day.